Hey guys, it's the Frugalnista doing a requested video on how I do my holiday storage. Hey guys, it's the Frugalnista putting away and pulling up. I had a few questions asked about where do I store all my stuff. Doing my fall home tag, a couple of you asked, and I wanted to show you guys because I'm putting it away now. I think today is like November 14th. I put away the pumpkins, especially after my little treaters leave. You know, I pulled all of these up from the porch. Y'all check out my home tour if you didn't see it. I put these away and I use the plastic bins to store them in. No biggie, no tissue paper or anything like that. Everything that I have that's glass, I kind of put on top. My little glass aisle. This I just picked up from Target's little bullseye playground or whatever you call it. These were 90% off. So I paid 50 cents for that. It's a ceramic pumpkin. So I'm just going to stick that on top. And I just kind of put away all of the, things denoting what we celebrated in October, all of those little signs and things, all my pumpkins that were, in my foyer. Okay. And they just fit in these bins. Here are 2 bins. I probably have 3 more bins like this in the basement. I'm not going to take y'all down there because it's so dark you can't see anyway, but it's real easy, how I store it. There's a little sign from the front door with my little spiders, that little pumpkin. Now see, that little pumpkin technically to me can sit out, but because I'm putting away stuff, I'm just gonna put that away. As a matter of fact, I might take that back and put it in the bath, but no, I won't. I'm just putting it away, yeah. So yeah, everything gets stored in these little bins. I stick it down in a corner in my basement. I have about 3 more of these bins full of, other things that I use. Now, I found this the other day, and all of my little items, all of my storage bins are things that I found for free. As you can see, I don't use the tops anyways, but I find these all the time, guys, for free. And yeah, they just make great storage. I just kind of stick them in the corner and they don't bother me until next year, and I don't bother it until next year. The only thing I do is because I like to store these, I make sure that these are dry, completely dry. Because I don't want to store those. I had a girlfriend, oh my goodness, she lost so many of her Santas that she collects. Somehow or another, a little moisture got into her Santa bin and created the dreaded mold, and she lost her entire collection of Santas. So I'm real careful about that. I just try to make sure everything is nice and dry before I store it down in that basement. And I try to make sure that it won't be near any type of water. So, because again, I won't look at this until another year. Another thing I want to show you, just to make sure that you guys know this. Years ago, I used to use tissue paper to house anything that would break. I was so careful. But now, I've been doing this a long time. I don't even bother with the tissue paper, despite me having things that can break. This little ceramic piece, this piece here, this glass owl that I don't want to break. Guys, all of my garland and all of my picks act as cushion. So I'll stick that in between that, and when I get finished putting away all of everything, all of the garland, all of the leaves, I'll use this as a buffer to protect, any glass ornaments or anything glass that I have. So I would just kind of cushion in all of these little open spots, all of that garland can get tucked in between each piece. Yeah, so again, I'm so glad I find these. I just found this the other day, a little free find, and look, there's a cute little piece of tape in there. I picked that up from Michael's, and I'll use that for storage. It does not have the top to it, but I can just use that for storage, and it's really in good shape. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I guess if I had looked hard enough, I might, could have possibly found the top, but I just needed it for storage. I think that's so cool, and it has a cute little handle on it, so I'll make a good use of that. All right, this isn't going to be a tour, but another question that was asked in that video, this is how it's going to look in here until the day after Thanksgiving. I think this is a cool display, having people over. It doesn't denote any type of holiday. And I started to take down my little sign, but look, it has gift thanks on it. So all of that's going to stay. My little pumpkins will stay. My leaf, I'll take that up, you know, after Thanksgiving. My little monogram G, I removed all of those big pumpkins, left another little one down there. And I still think it's a nice display. Again, not making this a house tour, but another question that was asked, because I put out so much for fall time, what do I do between the holiday, you know, beginning of fall to Thanksgiving? And this is what I do. I think that's a nice display. So if we have guests over, fine, we're good in here. Now, because this is the front foyer, I have to dust in here constantly anyway, so I just did a nice dusting. I just did the floors. I'm going to vacuum my rug. And just kind of preparing myself for Thanksgiving. In here, now I kept up most of the displays. I kept up that little area, which is fine. It just has a pumpkin and a little owl. Over here, I think I'm going to keep this like it is, but this, you know, it's not a big deal for me just to gather up all of that stuff and put it in my bins if I didn't want to have this out for actual, you know, Thanksgiving Day. So what I'll probably do is come in and put a few chargers down. I'll definitely, you know, have to dust. I'm actually going to dust in here in a minute. My house, you know, I guess because it's a front area, I find myself having to dust in here all the time. So I'm going to dust, put down a charger, put down the plates and whatever else I'm using. This little area. These are some items I haven't hauled yet for you guys, but I picked up, you know, a few Christmas items. I'm getting ready to wash all of these, getting ready for Thanksgiving. But this little setup right here, that's going to be fine. That's what will be here for actual Thanksgiving Day. Still enough room in the center for my desserts, where I put my desserts. But again, it's just a day for me to kind of come in, dust, take out all of, you know, stuff that I bought and it's just kind of thrown in here. I'll put that away, you know, getting ready to start decorating for Christmas next. So yeah, so that's how I do it. That is how I do it. Okay, guys, so that's it. Real simple. I just pulled that out. I'm not going to show the other rooms, but everything that's been pulled out, denoting anything that would have been out for October, will be put down. This will sit in a corner. I told you I have about 3 more bins like that. And it just sits, you know, down in a corner. No biggie. I don't bother it. It doesn't bother me. I'm not really concerned about the glass items because I know what's down there. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to take this down. And I'm not going to bring up any Christmas yet. I keep saying that I want to get started early. To me, this is early. Even thinking about trying to put out decorations for Christmas before Thanksgiving is not really my style. I decorate, you know, more when the spirit moves me. Oh, on the front porch, before I forget, I'll take down all those little clings. That still has Happy Harvest. That's fine. The little leaves, that'll be fine if we have company over. Let y'all look outside. Outside, my little display of mums, that'll be fine. I'm going to keep that out. It kind of matches, as you can see, all the leaves that have fallen. See, my neighbor has been raking. Yeah, so that'll be the look. Look at the leaves actually falling. That is so cool. Can y'all see that? So that'll be the look on my front porch. No big deal. I might put my, I don't think I'm even going to put my wreath out. So we're good. Okay? But that is it, guys. And I guess I can show y'all in here. No big deal. I moved all my spiders out of here. Just sat that there. It still has a fall look to it. I put another one in that corner over there. So we are good in here. Don't pay attention to this. Like I said, I'm cleaning up today. That's some free finding that I found. I'm probably getting ready to send it on its merry way. And yeah, so that's it, guys. That's how I do it.